Hey, it's Rick from Metagamers, and Poetic is cranking out some pretty reasonable cases for the iPad. This is no exception. It's called the Poetic Slimbook case. And as of the time of this video, you can pick this up on Amazon for about $9.95. Is it worth that? It's pretty cheap in price, but is the quality worth it? Well, I'm going to show you, so let's have a look. So this is the Poetic Slimbook case, and you can pick it up, at least at the time of this video, on Amazon for about $9.95, which is really, really low priced for this case. And I'm pretty surprised. It's probably one of the cheaper cases I've seen that gives you the level of feature functionality and, quite frankly, quality for the price. So I'll provide a link in my description of where you can pick it up on Amazon for that price. And again, it might go up over time. I'm not sure if that's an introductory price or not, but still, good price, so get it while you can. It's a leather-like material, so it is not genuine leather, but is a faux leather or a leatherette material. You can see there's some Poetic branding right there on the outside, and it uses a white kind of stitching to provide some accent there. Let me go ahead and open it up, and then I'll put the iPad in. The interior is a nice, soft microfiber-like material, so you don't have to worry about your iPad getting scratched up in this case. And you saw that flap. I kind of pulled it out just like that. And quite simply, the way that this works is you just slide your iPad right into this case. And let me go ahead and do that. You're going to flip it up, and you're going to take that flap and just tuck it in right behind your iPad here, just like so. That'll help to keep it secure, prevents it from falling out, and all that good stuff. Once it is in the case, this is what it looks like up close. Again, there is the Poetic branding on the outside. And if we flip this around, you do get some openings here all around the edges. So the protection against drops, as you can see right here, it comes really close. So I think if it hit an edge, it's going to protect it, but you might run the risk of your iPad actually nicking something. So just, be aware of that. You do have an opening here for your speaker. It doesn't distort or diminish your sound. There's your dock. Here's your camera. Along the side, there's access to your buttons, and they're not difficult to get to, but you do kind of have to put your finger in between the case and the iPad to reach them. There's your microphone lined up fine, as is the headphone jack. We've got a kickstand on the back. I'll come back to that in just a moment. When the case is closed, it does bend up a little bit right here. So that's something to be aware of, although nothing major. When you flip it upside down, the flap or the lid is not going to open up. When you open this, it is going to awaken your device. Likewise, when you close it, it puts it to sleep. So if you flip this all the way around to the back side, you can see how that looks in book mode. Not too much bulk, and this case is pretty lightweight too, so that's not really an issue for me. It does not put your device to sleep when you flip it in book mode, so the magnets and the polarity and all of that good stuff are done correctly. You don't have to worry about that. You can see kind of the outline of the two magnets here in the case, so that's something to be aware of. Kind of gives you a border design around the screen and cutouts here and up here. For your camera and for your light sensor, as well as your home button. Right here along the side, you can see how that opens up. And again, that's where you're going to tuck in that flap. Let's see how the stands work. When you kick out this kickstand, and then you basically fold this and tuck it in just like that, you've got one nice stand here. That gives you a good viewing angle. And then you've got a nice typing angle as well. Just like that. So you get a couple of viewing angles, typing angles with this case. This is the Poetic Slimbook. One other feature I'll show you is right here on the inside flap. You actually have these little pockets here for business cards, and you can put some papers in here if you so desire. But this is the Poetic Slimbook case, and I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. It is a great case for the value that you get. $9.95 is really cheap for something like this. So I am impressed there. I also like the features that it's got. So the couple of stands are nice, as is the sleep awake working correctly, because we've seen a lot of early cases come out where that is not the case. It doesn't work correctly. So it's nice that they got it right there. On the negative side, I would say you do get a little bit of light of day in the lid here. Nothing major, but something to call out. And the buttons are somewhat difficult to get to. And then, of course, you can kind of see the magnets here and here. All kind of minor gripes here, nothing too major. Again, for $9.95, you really can't go wrong. It's the Poetic Slimbook case. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, take care, everybody, and have fun.